What's up, everybody? Rad here, and this is going to be Pisces horoscope for the new moon in Capricorn period of time. So before we start, guys, in case you want a personal reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, written here in the description in the video, or you can text me or call me at instant go. The link is down below as well, so make sure you do that in case you want to talk with me. And first card comes up, which is the general overview of the period of time. That will be actually a very positive card with the Nine of Cups. Well, you Pisces are about to reach healing, not just physical, guys, but emotional healing as well. So if you had a recent breakup, or if you basically just walking away from a misfortunate situation where you have been deprived, situation where you have been in a very disadvantageable situation, it does look like that the very least, guys, you are about to find new meaning in life, or kind of like you're about to find a new thing to fight for, if you know what I mean, or a new reason to live as well. Generally, this card shows that you are about to, how can I really explain it so you don't misinterpret it? That you are on the verge of finalizing a very important matter in your life. However, it is not yet completed, and thus you should not drop off your guard, or rather you should not diminish the performance you're doing toward establishing that particular thing. In your career, this card shows up, guys, that whatever you're attending to in there is going to actually show results, which it's a very favorable thing at the end of the day, because it does look like that you will be able to deal flawlessly with your tasks, and even with the tasks, which your supervisor or your boss think that you are not capable of. Thus they are throwing them to you, so they show how incompetent you are. Well, guess again, you're going to surprise them very unpleasantly by showing that even though you may have no clue at the start how to deal with it, you are catching up very, very quickly. And relationship wise, this card is also very beneficial, especially for the one which are single. It does look like that you have catch up a big fish coming up around the corner, which means that someone is going to be enthralled by you, someone is going to really want to share a certain happiness with you. But in general, as we speak, guys, this card is all about reaching different evaluation, different heights in your emotional state, in a sense that you are going to reach a point where you will be very, very satisfied of where your life is going toward. Of course, this should not drop off your guard, as we said, but you should continue on working toward that direction that you are finding satisfied of. And the next card, that will be the challenges you gotta face, or rather difficulties. And we have the Two of Swords. First things first, a half-given information with intentions that you are inaccurate with your decision or inaccurate with your perceptions. Someone may try to lie you, guys, or someone may try to slip you down a precipitous slope, so you are actually deprived from success. This card also shows that you may try to stall instead of moving on forward. So stalling is not something that you want at your behalf. Stalling is not something that you need to do. Most likely, actually, you know what needs to be done moving on from now on forward. It's just there could be some unpleasant facts about it that you don't want to admit. Well, you need to face reality now, guys, and you basically need to acknowledge that even though you may not like what you need to do, you gotta do it for your greater sake here with the Nine of Cups, as well as the Two of Swords. Sometimes comes when there will be a balance, or rather there will be a balance distortion in this case, which is falling into a negative position here. So in other words, you are going to find hard time convincing people around. Don't waste your energy convincing people around, guys. It's futile, it is worthless, and at the end of the day, it is all about how you feel and the direction you are going toward, instead of convincing people how how successful you can be. The The events are going to show on their own. It is just you don't have to look better than you actually is, because you will be better than others. Now, another thing with the Two of Swords, guys, is that someone may try to make you do not things you don't want to do, but things for their own personal benefit. And again, as we said, right now is all about you and your own personal development and your own personal progress, guys. So don't fall into the same trap back again, where you may end up into a no-go situation. It is just you need to set up your priorities right, okay? And the number one priority is your own personal satisfaction. So go for it instead of going for the others' personal satisfaction. The next card, that will be your intentions. And this is the Queen of Wands. So intention wise is taking on the lead, even if that means taking on the lead of your own personal life. Also setting up a challenge. This is also very important, guys. You need to set up a greater height, new goals in front of yourself, believing in oneself that you do have the necessary qualities in order to chase on these goals. As well as this card shows that you need to enjoy life in all of its forms. You need to regain back the knack of how you enjoy life. And if that means going out in pubs and bars with friends, if that means reading books, if that means playing out games, etc., etc., you need to give yourself and allow yourself to experience that enjoyment again. What I'm trying to say is that you should not keep up the life that way serious on your behalf, but instead of give yourself a little bit personal freedom. And talking about your career with this card, guys, does look like that you all have a cute business sense there, and you need to follow that business sense, okay? You just should not neglect it because it seems unreasonable in the eyes of others. As well as this card shows that you need to aim unifying a particular opposite, like two people, like two situations, or like finding a way in a difficult situation, because you will be a guider here, guys. You will be a leader. Many people will depend on you. Many people will depend on your judgment. And as well, don't hesitate to make a personal sacrifice if someone dares to you requires it, or a situation which you really want to bring to its end requires it, because through personal sacrifice the best results will be reached. And on top of that, you will evaluate in the eyes of others and in their opinion, guys, and you will prove yourself not being as selfish as people think you are. And the next card is showing up the lesson you're about to learn from this new moon period of time. That will be the Page of Pentacles, and the lesson is everything needs time. Healing needs time, as well as chasing new goal needs time, and as well as benefits that you are hoping to gain from whatever you're chasing needs time. Perfection as well needs time. Not to mention that this card shows the awareness of how much you invest against how much you gain from it. So in other words, you will become much more calculative. This particular couple of weeks period of time is going to make you much more calculative than before. It's going to make you much more reservant to the people which seems untrustworthy. Okay, it's going to make you a little bit more closed to those which are trying to exploit you. It's kind of like you are going to start not just sensing these people, but identifying these people as well. And in general, the lesson you are about to learn is invaluable, guys, because you are from now on, from this particular period of time, it does seems that you will give a new, not new meaning of life, but new values about your surroundings. And that may not just may, but you may find yourself in a lot of clearance here, in a lot of that you do have a lot of room to chase certain goals again, and to achieve certain things you didn't even dreamed of before. It's all about, guys, putting behind the misfortunate past and allowing the time to heal you, and as well recognizing an option available and recognizing an opportunity despite of what other things are at your behalf, and taking advantage of it. And last but not least, we are having the energies which are going to surround you. With the Nine of Swords, you will become fearless, guys, in one sense, and in the other sense you will be able to recognize the menace quite quickly, and you will be able to avoid certain traps. You will be able to avoid certain turmoils with these energies as well. These energies are going to make you prepared, also responsible. That is going to make you quite a valuable asset for your company. That is going to make you quite a faithful lover into one relationship, or a very best friend for somebody. It is just these energies are going to make you show that you do care for the consequences of your actions. And if it is come to that, that you will never do something to harm somebody, okay? But at the end of the day, you need to take care for yourself first before taking care for the others, in case others are not there for your heart. Of course, if you do have children, I'm not talking about that you need to leave your children on the back seat. On the contrary, guys, if they are your happiness, you need to attend first to them and then to your friends. Don't be way too giving as well, because again, accepting responsibilities is all about that. You know, taking under account what you can lose in case you strip off the comfort of somebody and giving it into somebody else, and this somebody could be as well you. So don't deprive yourself from comfort just so you can look good in front of others. The whole thing that you will chase your own personal succession will make you feel good in front of others, and will make you look responsible in front of others. With that being said, Pisces, this was your taroscope, guys, for the new moon into Capricorn. I hope it helps you, and I hope you find it at least remotely, you know, helpful to your situation. If so, guys, please give it the thumbs up, share and like the video so it can help to more people. And that being said, I am signing out now, and we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.